Huzzah. We're here. And hello.
Hello.
Shalom. Hello. How are you?
Jewish?
That's why we have
move
the wine.
on. Cheers to cinema. I am here with a podcast on camera once again with... Are you looking at my screen? I'm here with Crystal. Hello. And Miles. Hello. The prankster himself. You're sitting next to Hollywood royalty. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Ew.
I think I need to call HR.
Yeah, you really do. That's messed up. Hey, happy Valentine's Day,
Thank you.
by the way. It's not actually Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It is a month out, actually, I think.
Very much.
But
this will be going out on Valentine's.
on Valentine's
But
Day.
think about it. The stores are already opening.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
they're
real.
already selling stuff for Valentine's, so.
For real, they were doing that shit back in October, getting the Valentine's Day candy ready. We went to Party City, and they had all the seasons because they're going out of business. They had them all like 60% off and shit, you know. And Crystal had buckets filled with shit,
Oh my god.
and it was on sale. But how are you guys doing right now? It's kind of a weird time right now in California because right now we're dealing with these wildfires and everything. But how are you guys doing?
We're doing all right. The air quality's been kind of crappy here.
Kind of shitty.
Yeah. It's like seeping in. The windows are not the best.
Yeah.
So it kind of seeps in.
Yeah.
So thankfully we got another air purifier.
Well,
to kind of help with that
and you got these kitties here also. One of them is smelling my tripod.
Yeah, she is.
She's curious.
She's curious about film. Hey, you want to be in the film? Oh, what? Oh.
She's just sniffing your camera.
Oh my God. Well, we are here just chilling. I'm glad to see you guys for this. I'm glad to share Valentine's Day with you. It's very unlikely I'll see you on the actual day, but I'm officially part of it.
Yeah. Well, if you see us on the day, then something's wrong.
Something's sad in my life.
What in your life? Something bad in our lives?
What? Why? Wait,
well,
why?
because if you're seeing us or separate, if you're separate and you're seeing me alone on Valentine's Day, then she probably said, "Hey, Miles, go to Julius."
Do you know what he's talking?
I am so lost right now.
There are cats. There's doomsday prophecies on this end and shit. What are you talking about?
What was
I mean, look at how much wine I have. Look at how much you have.
Well, I'm glad to see you guys regardless. Something is not wrong in here. You have an air purifier.
I thought you were going to say he was sneaking around and trying to catch us or something.
Yeah. You've been talking about pornos all night, and this is the moment you didn't bring it up?
Oh, yeah. No, it feels like I'm on an episode of Casting Couch, but a little bit more...
Dignified?
Dignified. Because I got the wine here.
Yeah, well, and I got the lemonade right here also. Here, let me try to... Oh, shit. You know, I romanced a woman once with a Country Time strawberry lemonade.
Ooh.
It didn't go well.
Well,
Can you explain what happened?
Yeah, I said, hey, listen, you want to go to Nobu, I understand, but...
Oh, God.
all I got is this Country Time strawberry lemonade.
No free sponsors.
Have you
Just sadness.
Have you actually ever been to Nobu?
No.
Me either.
I only hear about it... Oh, God, I'm drinking
I always hear about it, too.
I'm only hearing about it from, the Howard Stern show and shit.
How good do you actually think that food is?
It's
and
probably
how much
shit.
Is it?
What is Nobu?
It's a restaurant.
It's like a high-end restaurant. It's if you look on online and it's got, the $4 signs, it's got full $4 signs on it.
$4. Is it the Michelin stars? Oh, the cats.
Oh,
Are the cats in the... Oh, the cats are in the background. This is why we did it. This is why we framed it this way.
Ruby.
It's a Valentine's Day miracle.
She's staying behind us.
Because we love him. Oh, yeah. No, Nobu is one of these rich people foodie places.
I never
I know they have courses, right? They have
horses?
Courses.
Oh, yeah. Courses. What do they serve?
He said horses.
Of horse?
They got some exotic meats like horse meat. Of course.
That's terrible.
Would you eat a horse?
No.
I wouldn't eat a horse.
So, that sounds a little weird.
That's a little fucked up.
Well, again, if we're in the winter or the
Would
desert,
you eat a dolphin?
Would you eat a dolphin?
if I was stranded in the middle of the ocean
Yeah.
and it's an old dying dolphin, then yes.
But that means the meat's not good. If
How
it's
do you know that?
Well, if it means like if it's dying, right? That means it's like.
Well, it's an old
What's it
dolphin.
dying of?
It's like an old dolphin. It's like one of those old dolphins.
Is
like,
that okay to eat then? Like, is the
But
meat
Technically-
okay?
dolphins are intelligent creatures.
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
gonna
Yeah,
eat
I was
them.
about to bring that up. They're like, it'll probably outsmart you and eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or hump you.
Yeah, exactly. To death.
those fucking things are horny, right?
Yeah.
It's weird.
And malicious also.
Like that the time they did the weird testing on dolphins.
Wait, what? Well, who
They
did
did-
that?
Don't bring that up. That's,
had to look it up
that's
there.
appropriate.
I got demonetized now because of Miles. I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner.
Oh,
Well, for those who don't know, Miles has been in several of the projects on this channel, including, he's been in all the films I've made, but most notably, I think the Last Pimp on Earth trailer, which will,
Oh my god.
the shutter angle, which I think is that your
I think
favorite?
I think that is my favorite, to be
Okay.
honest, because it's like one of those films like I am evil and
Yeah.
I'm pretty I love that I take charge in the situation.
I'm sorry, that was bad.
Oh my god.
You okay? You need water?
No, I'm okay.
He doesn't like me taking charge.
No,
He laughs at it.
Dude, you're a nurse. What do you do?
I know, right? This
Go here.
fucking guy letting me die.
Go ahead.
He insulted my honor. Oh my god.
You got it. Breathe.
He literally was
Breathe.
like, fuck this guy. Oh my
Life
god.
threatening. It's not life threatening. It's not like he's gonna die. He's
You
fine.
never know. Look at him. And you're still just. Do you really want water?
You
No, I'm
actually
good.
won't.
I'm good. Oh my god. It's like, dude, I was sick a couple days ago, and we're talking in a group chat, and Justin was like saying, "Oh yeah, I need like a fucking, yeah. When I get sick, I take this fucking Mucinex, whatever, in my nose and shit." And I was the one who was sick, and Miles was giving Justin medical advice. You're a nurse.
You know what to do. I've told you before. Doesn't mean I have to keep telling you.
You have this real like, you're left to your own devices attitude. Where does that come from?
What the fuck are you talking about?
This whole like you should have known better.
I didn't say you
Where
should
does
have
that
known
come
better.
from?
I didn't say you should have known better, dude.
Do you see it? Do you know
I've,
what I'm talking
I've
about?
told you,
Do you know what I'm talking
multiple
about?
times of what to do before. You just have to fucking listen. Listen. You only
Wait,
you,
what did you tell him?
I told them I've told them before
When?
you're sick, when you've gotten sick before. It's like, oh Miles, I'm feeling sick. I was like, drink a lot of water, rest, eat food.
But I'm not in my right mind when I'm sick.
He wants to be cuddled.
Yeah.
I've texted you
nursed,
these things too. You can look
wanna
at
be
your text
touched.
receipt.
Touched.
What?
I hope I'm sick on Valentine's Day so that you can, no offense, ditch Crystal
No.
and come over to my
Damn.
place
No,
because
I
I
don't
need
wanna
to
ditch
be
her.
touched
Oh my god.
by Miles.
Ew.
Also, you might know him as the prankster. How do you feel about the prankster?
I mean, it's a film that has its connections with the Joker itself. It's like its own little thing, but I liked Justin's little part though.
Yeah. Well, what did you think about seeing him as this psychotic, comic book-esque killer? You know, this guy who's like a teacher creeping up on his students, trying to be funny.
It does not sound right.
It doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. I don't like that.
In this day and age, too. It doesn't
Well, the trailer speaks for itself.
No.
Well, I mean, not in that aspect of framing.
It's
but
not your
it was-
favorite part of the trailer.
But I thought it was a cool trailer.
Well, what about Miles as this? Like, how do you think he did pulling off like the super villain kind of deal? How do you think he did?
I think he did good, but you gotta dance. You gotta get in there.
I
with
did
those
pretty
hips.
decent though. I got that one. got that one good shot, and then we.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You of a lot of people I know and work with, you do commit heavily. You know what I mean? Even though even if like while filming, you're visibly miserable. You commit. You know.
I am visibly miserable. I hated the dancing part.
Well,
I suck
think you
at
hated
dancing.
the makeup more.
Huh?
I think you hated the makeup.
I hated the makeup more. I did hate the makeup more, but it felt weird to dance and
In public, or
Yeah.
just at all.
Well, he does commit because he ended up getting a cramp from the.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I committed very. Okay, getting to the running. I love that. I love that in the trailer, the way I was running, because I did look like Joaquin Phoenix when he was running down the alley. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I looked like him. I look distressed in it when I'm
Yeah.
running. Right.
Yeah, well, that's the slow motion aspect also of like it just catches like every nuance of your face looking panicked because I think you were panicked. You were dying while you were running.
Yeah, I was tired. I was
Yeah.
just tired, and it looked like I was doing. It looked really good,
Yeah.
and everything like that.
If you just smile.
Tequila.
This port wine is really sweet. It's like that.
Yeah.
That's why I thought this would be great with the lasagna right now.
Well, is this what you're gonna drink on Valentine's Day?
This?
Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day?
Well, I'm going back to school, as you know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a whole different thing. I don't know what's gonna happen, dude, because I'm gonna have classes for the foreseeable future every Tuesday, and I don't know how I'm gonna work. I have to balance work and school and social life and everything.
Well, how are you gonna balance me?
I'll make you time.
How much time?
But also,
That's a lot more than a lot of other people. So
Oh, that's nice.
But also, before Valentine's, it's gonna be our anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
When is that specific?
29th.
Of this month? Of
Yes,
January?
I have January.
Congrats.
So
Well, how many? That's 3 years? 4 years?
3
3 years. Wow.
3 years of
Wow.
we met as at the Friendsgiving. We dated, and then we made it official on January 29th. We dated for about a month and a half, 2 months, about that time, and probably a month and a half.
Yeah.
He didn't respond to me when I first messaged
Again,
Oh my god.
again, I was dealing
Miles.
with nursing school.
him.
I was being a
You know
hero.
how busy I was. You saw how busy I was during the last semester of it too, right?
I don't know.
No, you did. You did. You saw the tears. You saw the pain.
Did you see my tears?
When?
I was shown some of the texts that you guys sent to each other, and they were adorable. I witnessed them.
Did you
at
show
the
them?
beginning?
Did I?
No, neither
What
of
the
you.
fuck?
Neither of you showed me.
Oh wait.
I won't tell you. I
Am
won't say
allowed to
who.
cuss?
What?
Am I allowed to cuss?
Sure.
Is there monetization?
Fuck.
Did you get monetized for this?
No.
Damn it.
I'm
Where's
not-
my cut?
I'm not monetized at all.
Damn it.
Not yet. Put it up there. No, they were very adorable, you guys, at the beginning, and you continue to be. You're very like just productive couple. I think. Do you guys consider yourself that? Like, because you guys got an apartment, you have cats. Like Miles is younger than us and everything, and Like in this city, you have a place to live and call home with each other and
Thank
everything.
God, dude. Thank God. We live close to my parents too,
Yeah.
so it's not as rough as some other people. We have to
Sure.
move out really far.
Sure.
We got lucky with this place. We
Yeah.
got very lucky with this place. It's just some people have to just it takes time for some people to gain some independence and just be an adult. Sometimes adulting takes place earlier for some people more than others.
Yeah.
Some people are just still kids inside, even though they're like 20, 30 years old,
Yeah.
Dude,
And-
we're adults that need adults.
Yes.
Adult-tier adults.
I know. Like for
Exactly.
for a lot of these questions that we have to ask adults, who because they have the wisdom to like tell us like what's going on and like tell us how to do stuff because we're so inexperienced compared to them,
Yeah. Yeah. But they're people who have like
Lived through this
lived
shit.
lives and
Yes.
through all sorts of events, and it's just kind of starting for us as citizens. Like for me, high school it doesn't feel as long ago as it is. Which
No,
is
it
the
more
weird
it
part.
more felt long.
What do you mean?
It felt longer than what's happening now. I'm telling you.
Well, like how long you were in there?
Yeah, the way it felt, how long you were in there.
Oh.
Because it felt like that was your life.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it felt longer. It didn't, like, the years didn't feel like it went by that fast.
Yeah.
It took forever.
Well-
now you get into adulting and you get a job, it's going by fast. Because
Yeah.
it's like going,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it just doesn't feel like that. It's that long ago. But it is. At least for me, it feels that way. I don't know about y'all, but everything. But
No, high school, I don't even remember.
no, I don't remember it either. But that's the thing. It also doesn't feel like it's that far away, which is the weird part.
It isn't, think about it, it's not that far.
All
no.
things considered, it's not. But
Yeah, it's like,
y'all got an apartment. Press.
Oh, it's okay.
Presto. This is 4, right?
Dude, I don't know right
We'll
now.
figure it out later. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna say what 4 or 5 or 4 to 5 take. bitch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
51st
51st Dates is the one. Did that bring you guys closer to each other?
Yeah, I actually liked it.
You did?
It's
I
a
actually
sweet
did
film.
Like it. It's a, yeah, I mean,
like that film.
Like dedication to someone that may not remember entirely.
Yeah. Is that a lost cause though?
I mean, in the end, she starts to remember him a little bit.
Yeah.
She remembers his egghead.
Well, they have like a system for like every day for her life.
No, but it's still crazy if like, imagine if they did a show. Because remember, she got pregnant, she had a daughter.
Oh.
So imagine having to relive that and you wake up pregnant and you're
Yeah,
like, what the
right?
heck?
That's freaky.
That is scary. That's like a kind of fucked.
That's a horror film.
It was a little sad because you would have hoped that she would like after falling in love with her memory comes back and it gets better.
Or
and
waking
better.
up when the baby cries. Like, why is there a baby?
Where am I? Yeah. That's fucked up. Are you okay?
Yeah, no. I'm just saying. It's like
You look horrified right now the way you were looking
it's
at me.
just. I'm kind of. Yeah, it is.
You're
fucking-
putting yourself in the situation. Huh?
It's like it is fucking horrifying to think about it.
Yeah.
It is. And it's like it's a bummer. It's like, she's never gonna get better. She's never gonna. It's just this is her life now.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's just sad.
It is a little, but they try to make it as.
And they
nice
make it
as
a funny.
possible.
They make it really funny, but it's like.
Well, this rom-com romance shit that we're talking about leads us to our film that we're going to talk about, that I'm going to ask you about. It's a film that I think relates pretty well to a lot of people our age, but especially Miles, because Miles is a bassist, hopeless romantic, like yourself, Miles. It's, damn, Miles.
Are you okay?
You look.
I
You look. You,
What did you do to him,
I don't
Julius?
know. It's the you. Scott Pilgrim versus the world. How are you?
I
Are
wonder-
you okay?
I'm okay.
Are my
okay. Are you
comments
good?
from earlier affecting you now?
I'm starting to think about him.
Think about what?
She
do
has
you
some
think?
comments, but
About what?
about the film.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
can't wait to get to the. But anyway, before anything, Miles.
Oh
you
wait, you gotta mention the country time.
Oh yeah. Speaking of trauma, Country Time strawberry lemonade.
Man, you sucked it dry.
That was good.
Did that turn you on?
Oh god.
Yeah. It's,
No.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yes.
You love this film,
I actually
or
really
you
do.
like it?
I really like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a cult classic now. I
Yeah.
mean, didn't have as much, you know, it was, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it was too early for everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If it would have been like maybe a couple years later, you know, and they were still kind of young and everything like
Yeah.
that, I think it would have done a little better.
Like financially, you mean?
Financially, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I love it. I love the film and everything like that. You know, had the classic, you know, arcade feel of everything, and just the music of it just like made me think of, like punk.
Yeah.
You know,
Some punks, some
like underground punk
yeah,
music, which
alternative
is really
indie stuff.
alternative, and then punk music.
yeah,
which is
video game
really
vibes.
yes.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
just like that.
Well, have you seen this before, Crystal?
The film.
The film, I thought I did, but I think I had seen like a clip here and there on Facebook. But other than that, no.
No. So this was like when you watched with Miles. It was the first time watching it.
Yeah.
You watched it a couple times, right?
Well, I watched it with him
Yeah.
once, and then I finished watching it on the way home.
Okay.
Today.
Sure. Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
And then that's why we got into a discussion, and then he. I don't
Oh
know.
shit! I'm so ready for this. It's a good thing we're talking about this not actually on Valentine's Day, so Scott Pilgrim versus the World, based off the manga. It's not even real. It takes inspiration from manga, but it's more of a graphic novel series by
Wait,
Brian
so
Lee
how
O'Malley.
accurate is the manga to the movie?
The first volume is very accurate. I would say.
Yeah, Scott.
like the first
Scott dates
a high school.
We start dates a high school.
That's where I first start having my problems with this character.
Fuck this guy.
Pretty much.
Well, it's actually very accurate. Miles has the book.
Yeah,
and everything.
I the first few pages of it
Yeah.
already
ripped straight from the.
rips straight from the book.
He was really excited to read it too.
Oh yeah, well it's a great series by Brian Lee O'Malley, and the books are very in depth with lore and everything. They go very deep into like the relationship between Scott and Ramona as the series progresses, and it gets also pretty dark. You know, the books do. This movie tries to keep it kind of light,
Playful.
Yeah, playful and goofy and zany and everything, but it also maintains the nuance, I think, of like just relationships and everything, and also cheating as well. Specifically that, because Scott's kind of a dirtbag, and I think he's more of a dirtbag in this than he is in the books, actually.
Oh, in the books he's less of a dirtbag, or is he more? Of a
Well,
dirtbag?
I think it's because
He's a dirtbag, and then he gets better. Is that what you mean?
I think it's the portrayal of Michael Cera's Scott, because he's so nebbish and like so like wormy, that makes it a little
easier to kind of digest.
to hate him.
To hate him, or to
I just get annoyed by him. You know, like I get annoyed by him in a very real world way of like.
Oh yeah, he pisses me off.
Yeah, like I know this guy. I've been this guy.
What? No.
But I think every guy has been like kind of cowardly in the face of
Dealing with their problems.
dealing with
Yeah,
their problems,
sure.
especially like growing up and shit. You know, but why do you hate him?
Do you want me to get into it?
I might when we have to reset the cameras, yeah, because I feel like you're gonna get on. Let me ask you.
Let me go get my signs.
Let me ask you this. So it's your first time watching. It's not your first time watching, but it's like your first time watching together as a couple and everything. So how does this kind of differ as an experience watching a film like together and everything than previous times?
Well, of course, I want her to like the parts that I like, but
Yeah.
that's not always going to happen. So, you know,
Okay.
you try your best to kind of like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
look
Okay,
at this
look,
shit.
I didn't say anything about the music. I thought that was fine. Like,
fine. Yeah, fine. It's like, listen to the, listen
You
to
hear
the
that
song.
shit?
Ooh, there we go.
Turn it-
You like that scene?
Yeah.
Look at that scene. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, let's go
I'm
to the
like,
bedroom now.
What?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, watch it. Look at this scene. I like, all right.
but I mean, you do the same thing with me with the horror movies.
Yeah, but it's scary. I don't like horror movies. You know this.
Wow. Well, it's got also, aside from like the romance angle, it's got like the video game inspiration to
Yeah,
it.
I really like that.
You know, like how do
Yeah,
you,
that
how-
was interesting.
It was a cool way of
Yeah.
like approaching
KO.
I like the cinematography in it. Yes.
Yeah, like the
I
whole.
was gonna say cinnamon.
I like the flavor of the film. Zesty. Yeah, it has that motif of video games and like anime and like like musicals almost at some points and everything. You know, because it's a bit- like what the thing that I in rewatching it that I really dug about it. It's like in the first act of it. Like I'm just in it in like it's a coming of age like band film. But then when the Indian dude shows up and it becomes like a video game film where he's like, they're just getting to this crazy fight scene, you know, it just like constantly transforms like a game does, you know, like I just love that aspect of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a great.
because pirates are in this year. You look like that dude.
You're not the brightest.
Do you ever have you been trying to woo her ever since she watched this film in the ways that any of these evil exes
No.
do? No?
No, they're all dicks. They're all dicks.
You don't
Man. No evil exes. Not even Scott. Scott, man, I can't.
Really?
I don't want to do that to her.
Really? Do you see a similarity in Scott in Miles?
I
Like
don't
on
think-
any level. On any level.
I mean, I'm dorky, but that's about it.
There's the bass playing.
I mean, a lot of people do that.
Okay, yeah, but you do it. You also do it.
Do you not want to be associated with him now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, now that
Wait. So before I said my comments in the car earlier, did you like him?
Did I like him? I like this. I like his.
Be honest.
Be honest.
I'm trying to think.
Okay,
I
this is
yeah,
bullshit.
kind of, yeah.
Because Miles, I know Miles for a fact. When he was watching this film, okay, he saw that Scott got with that Asian chick. I was like, man, look, he's pulling tail. Yeah, man, come on, you.
What?
Yeah,
Pulling tail.
You getting some ass? Asian girl ass? Her name was Knives.
Chow.
Knives Chow. It's pretty good.
But it was a little. Now that I think about it, it's like when Crystal talking to me. Like now that I'm in a relationship.
See?
now that we figured it out, like she's 17 and he's like 23, 25?
22.
22.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, you were excited because I remember when Miles and I would go to bars sometimes, and Miles would say, "You gonna pull tonight, man?"
I would have helped you out.
But what would you have done?
Yeah, what
Hey,
would
you know
you
my-
have done?
Hey,
I
look
don't
at this
know.
guy.
I was like, hey, my my man over here is like,
Oh no! Oh God, no!
my man over here is like,
Desperately wrestling man.
Wait, no, please continue. I'm curious. My man over here,
He's a man.
He's got a big penis. I've seen it.
I've held it.
I've he's
he's
test
a award-winning producer.
right? Of what?
Motherfucker, you have.
No, I'm.
He's pretending to be the
pretending
girl.
to be the girl. Role playing. Okay, let's
You
start
know
from
how
the
to
top.
roleplay.
Let's start from the fucking top. Jesus Christ, Miles. All right. You pulling tonight?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Takes another swig. Oh.
Chug,
Fuck.
chug, chug, chug.
So yeah, there was a time where Miles was very much a Scott supporter. I was a Scott supporter at one point. I like Scott. I was Scott at one point.
Then you kind of realize, like, oh, he's kind of a dick.
It's kind of pathetic.
It's kind of pathetic, yeah.
Exactly.
And it's like, you want to like him, but it's like, ooh, he did too much.
I couldn't from the very beginning.
Yeah, I think I like him more in the book. Honestly, just his personality. He's like much cooler in the book.
Like in the book, I heard that in the book he's more. They know he fights. They know. He does all that stuff. In the movie, they're like all surprised, like, what
all of a
fuck?
sudden he just starts fighting and shit. I'm like, what the? I mean, I know I was high in that moment, but like, still, even.
Well, how did you watch this twice, right? Or you watched?
No, I ended up not watching it twice.
You didn't do it the original way you were gonna do it.
No, I didn't have the time. I got busy.
Okay, but were you, to put it lightly, under the influence at all while watching the film?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in court now.
Well, this is a deposition. Okay. Well, how did that affect your perspective of the film?
Well, in the beginning, I was kind of wondering if I was tripping out because things were happening that normally don't happen.
Yeah.
In a movie, like all those graphics and stuff. So I was like, I even asked you too. I was like, am I tripping out or is this part of the movie? And so I'm like, okay, let me watch it. And like, I'm enjoying, the graphics and stuff, but the character, I was just getting like, what the, like he's. Yeah. Do we want to get? We're going to get.
Let's
okay.
do it. Let's do it. So you
like
have a beef.
Yes.
Can I just preface this? I would like to state that before coming over here, I got a message from Crystal saying I'm not going to be able to do this podcast because I'm gonna. Fuck this guy. I was like, what?
It was so, dude. It was so taken out of context when I looked at the text, like, dude, it sounds like you're not gonna. It makes it sound like we're not gonna do the podcast at all today. Like,
I shit myself. I was like,
God damn it! Don't scare him. Don't scare him off.
Wait, did I scare you?
I was just if I was scared at all, it was like it was. I thought you didn't want to do it. You didn't want to do it because of whatever happened.
I was thinking, should I do this?
No, I want you to be there. I want to get the perspective. I thought I was just gonna have to do it with Miles, which would have been fine. But I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
It would have been taken out of context. So, that message got taken out of context so much when she sent it. I'm like, dude, you're gonna scare him. He thinks we're not gonna do the podcast. He thinks we're not gonna do the podcast with him. Like, fuck.
Okay, so yeah, I get that message saying, "Hey, fuck this guy. Fucking Miles is freaking me out. I can't do this." Like, okay. So what happened?
Okay, no, because even though I was high, I still remember like most of the movie.
Yeah.
'Cause in high, I was able to enjoy it as far as like the graphics and like
yeah,
everything moving like cool, like. But at the story itself, what's his name again?
Scott. It has his name in the fucking film. Scott Pilgrim.
The world.
Scott Pilgrim.
No, he was just pissing me off because in the beginning, like, you're seeing an older man, younger woman, and he's like, she's obsessed with him because I don't
He's
want
not like older, man. He's not like 50.
No, but I'm not. That's
You
not what
made
I'm trying to say.
You made it sound like he was like 50 years
Okay.
old and going for a teenager.
But still, the way he was treating her, he didn't give a shit about her. He didn't care. Like,
Yeah.
and so he was just bringing her along to boost up his self-esteem and his ego. That's the feeling that I got. And so he's basically using her. And
He
then,
is using her.
comes another girl, and he's like, googly eyes, and saying he's, in love with her and stuff. And, like, he didn't even have the fucking balls to cut off the relationship. He waited till the last fucking second.
Well, past that, actually.
Past that.
Because he's already starting with...
Yeah,
already
he
cheated.
ended up kissing her, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, this guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
And he's like, first of all, doing that, like being with someone younger, you're a creep. You're like a fucking creep. Like, she's still in high school. You're already a, adult. You're either in college or doing some other shit. And then you're going over here and preying on these young women that don't have that much experience, don't know better in a sense. And they're innocent.
I think about that scene where it's like, oh, Knives was okay with it. And you hear it in the background.
It's real. Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way she just gets...
She gets
treated.
pushed aside.
Yeah, she really does.
Sideline.
Yeah.
You know what the funny thing is?
Yeah.
Is that the actor who played Knives Chow is actually older than Michael Cera.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. But
You didn't know, you don't really notice because she
No.
looks like a 70-year-old, but
Yeah.
she's actually older than
You
her.
buy it. I mean, she did a good job in
She did really good.
Yeah.
the role. I mean, that's kind of the sad thing about this. This is like one of the most effective like coming of age stories that like I can think of, because it's not just about like, I have a purpose, or I want to become this kind of guy or whatever. It's like I have to become an adult now, and it's coming at the cost of like someone who's innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the sad thing about it.
It's like, I kind of was understanding him, like, okay, he doesn't know where, what he wants to do with his life. Yeah, he's kind of just lost. That's the feeling that I got. But then he goes around and does this.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, no, you lost me. Like,
Yeah.
I had some sympathy for you, but you lost me there.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why I didn't even want to finish the movie, to be honest.
Fuck
Because
this
I was
guy.
like, I was pissed.
Yeah.
But then I had to remind myself, it's just a movie.
Yeah.
And the graphics are great. Right,
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, let me just see how it goes. And so, yeah, he's having like this fairy tale romance in his head and stuff. But it's like, bro, like, you want to have that kind of relationship? You want to be with someone like that? You can't be doing this kind of crap.
Yeah.
Because, like, what are you doing? And it's not until he gets hurt that all of a sudden he understands. Like, okay, that makes sense. You understand now. But it pisses me off because then at the end of the movie, he gets the girl.
Yeah.
It should have ended where, like, he gets no girl and he works on himself kind of shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, do you think that because they do something really interesting in his arc here by the end, where it's like he goes to save Ramona and everything, and at first he's doing it because he realizes that he loves her and everything, but then he realizes that
Also, he needs his own self-respect.
He has to
Come from a place.
from a healthy place, and he
And that's
gets
fine.
self-respect
He's
and
realizing
everything.
that,
Yeah.
but I don't think he should have gotten the girl.
with anyone.
He should have been
Yeah.
focused
Just
on
on him
himself
alone.
and let her go. And if
Yeah.
she comes back,
Right.
then he's already worked on himself and
Yeah.
they can come together.
Well, it's funny. It's funny you say that, because there's an alternate ending to the film that I know you would have hated, where it. I just know
He would have been with Knives, right?
He ends up with Knives, actually, and what's her
Are
name?
you serious? You could have
Ramona?
done so much better.
No, I know. Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point he was a bit better, but still, I don't think they should be together.
no.
At that point.
She needed to still find herself
Yeah.
because it kind of seemed like she was revolving around him
Yeah.
and focused on him. Like, well,
What
who's
happened to you?
Knives? Like,
What
who
happened
are
to you? Like, who are you?
What? Who?
No,
Knives.
Knives.
Who is she?
Oh,
You
yeah,
get me?
yeah, right, absolutely.
She's not
yeah.
like.
They depict that age on her end very well. Of like that whole lust versus love thing. You know, the fantasy of like young
Like,
people.
yeah, for her, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like the cool guy in the band, and he's
Yeah.
older. Like, oh, damn, like, I get it. Like, I think we're all there at some point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it just pissed me off.
Well,
like,
she learned, she had the, it's, if you look at it from her perspective, the film, like the story and everything, it's like, it's her arc comes to a good conclusion at that point.
Thank
also,
God. And
of
she
like her
realizes,
denying
she kind of
him.
realizes, like, you're too old for me.
Yeah.
You know, even though
Yeah.
And I'm too
like,
cool for you.
I'm too cool for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
she's realizing her self-worth, but still, it kind of sucks that,
it came at that cost.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know,
And then the other
Yeah.
comment that Ramona made was like, "You're the nicest guy. Like, you've been the nicest guy I've
Ever
I've
dated.
ever dated."
Yeah.
And it's sad, and I'm like, that shit, like, it's fuck. That's
It
fuck.
irks you? It
Yes.
irks you a little
no,
bit.
because it's like, it is sad. It's
Yeah.
fucking sad that that's the nicest guy
Yeah.
she's ever dated.
Yeah.
Drink,
And that's who
drinks
she
three-
ends up with.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
Gosh.
that's the weird thing. It's like you literally see the, you know, her past coming to bite both of them and everything. And it's like a league of evil people, you know, which is, you
No,
know,
the
part of the
last
brilliance.
guy, like.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The year is 2024. The man is Roman Parliament. He is the last pimp on earth. A pimp born too early or too late.
He is walking up the street very slowly. He is, oh my god.
Give me some sugar, baby.
All women want him. All men want to beat him. But he's the baddest mamma jamma ever to be on the streets.
What is this guy doing?
12-Step Pictures presents from acclaimed filmmaker Klaus Vane.
Nice pussy.
What are you doing here?
I'm the last pimp on earth, bitch. I do what I want.
The last pimp on earth. Coming this summer.
Ow! Ow! Okay, don't worry. Cut.
And we're back. What were we talking about?
Lasagna?
No, we were talking about your problems with it, pretty much.
Oh, we were talking specifically about Scott's character and his trajectory, and I think just the whole dynamic of him, you know, taking kind of advantage of this innocent girl and being infatuated with this one who's like been through a lot more than him. And I think you, Crystal, were specifically upset about, like, you wanted him to suffer more.
Yeah. So I don't know if I have it out for men in general. But I'm like, they need to suffer, like, a little bit, you know?
Just men in general?
I think so. I'm sorry.
What's missing? What do you think is missing
What do you
for
mean?
guys? Because if you want them to suffer, you want them to learn something. Mm-hmm. What do you want them to learn?
Like one thing?
Well, I mean, just that, like, what
Like-
what's missing in Scott?
The maturity and
Doesn't he become mature in the end?
just he's learning, but he's not there.
Okay.
Just
I agree with that.
empathy for like women and shit, and there's just so many things I don't know what to bring up right now.
Well, he's like he when he gets that power of self-respect and everything, it is kind of like, and now you can start to approach your life in a better way. It's not like he's started at that point. I mean, he's like making right by the people in his life and everything, but he's obviously got like a long way
He has a long way
ahead
to
of
go.
him.
Yeah.
You know? And so like specifically what would you, cuz he died. Like he died.
He needs
like
to die again.
Oh, damn.
Third time's a charm.
Oh my god.
Shit. You just want decapitation. No one up. Well, Miles, I'm really curious how did this turn into an argument today with you
Not
guys?
really
or?
an argument. I understand where she's coming from. He's kind of an asshole. A dorky asshole. But, you know, some people go, like, you also understand that, you know, this is a movie. It's not, you know, dramatized. And
Well, I mean, it's also pretty real, you know? Like there are guys out there that are like Scott, you know? And they never reach that, like, enlightened point that he does.
yeah.
They never die. Well, they don't die soon.
Wait, what? Are you trying to kill them all?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel about that? Like what Crystal was saying.
I can see where she's coming from.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I mean, you can't really compared to probably the books. I need to see more of the books itself. You know, I just started kind of reading them.
But what I want to know is, how did you feel about him before I said all this?
Ooh.
Oh, before you said all this, it's like, you know, Scott is. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
That's my homie. That's my guy right there.
I mean, he kind of realizes in the end that he really does care about her.
Yeah.
In the end, you know, it took a little while. He didn't understand what he's doing. Like, in the end, he understands, oh, I've been a dick. Okay. You know, I wish there would have been more time to flesh that out in the movie, compared probably into the books. But they can't really show that because they probably went over budget already.
Sure.
With all the shit they're pulling with the graphics and everything, the cinematography. I wish I saw that a little bit more fleshed out. So Scott is a little bit more remorseful.
Yeah.
It's like he should have said to her, like, you know, I understand if you don't want to date me anymore. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's saying that like throughout the whole film to him. That's the funniest part of that. It's like, you know, she looks at her.
I think I would have been okay with the ending if it had been like they go their separate ways and stuff, and there's like he doesn't get the girl, but like if they were to have another movie, then it'd be like,
Yeah.
it would show that progress before he even sees her again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, what's funny is that like
he already killed the 7 evil exes. So what happens after that?
Well, the thing is like throughout the film, he's like intimidated by Ramona, like just by the history and like the experience that she has. But by the end, like he does a lot more damage to her, I think, just by the fact that he cheated, you know, and it goes to show like.
And then
how,
she said, "Oh, you're
yeah.
the nicest guy I've dated." So, what the, you know,
Yeah.
like what did the other guys do?
Yeah, God, I would like just. I would be at her feet, lick her ankles.
Ew.
Think about Miles. Miles, is there ever a point in your life where you felt like, and be honest, has there ever been a point where you felt like you've identified with Scott?
In terms of bass playing, yes.
But just bass playing?
I can understand trying to find love in a very desperate place.
Yeah.
Being desperate for attention and Not being alone.
Yeah.
Can understand that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't date someone
Yeah.
5 years younger than me, but I can understand like being lonely. Like when he was in the desert. I'm so hot. I'm so alone.
Yeah.
You know, can't have that aspiration.
Yeah.
Can understand that. So I connect to him in that situation. But after that, being cheating and going from girl
Being
to
a
girl,
dick.
being a dick, not really.
Really? You're not.
Yes.
You're not. You're not breaking hearts like that.
Nah.
I knew you back in. I've known you your whole life. I know your record. I know your reputation.
You're gonna know I'm clean then.
This is a clean dick right here. Me. Oh, Miles. Yeah, this guy broke a lot of hearts back in the day. He's got.
Why you nodding?
He's
You
got.
don't know.
He's got a legion of evil exes.
Oh God. She would kill all of them.
I would just stab.
Just line up, ladies and men.
Oh my God.
Well, one man, a
Oh,
teacher,
God.
actually.
Yeah.
It was weird.
But like, I don't know. Am I being harsh on him or?
No, I don't think so. I don't, because he was doing something wrong the whole time. I remember watching it with my mom at one point, and she was, because she's from Toronto, so she like identifies with a lot of the landmarks and everything, and just kind of the culture of it all. And she does that thing that parents sometimes do while watching a film, is like responding or like commenting on the film and everything, and like being into it, and like there's that part where he admits the first time he admits to cheating before he gets killed, where he's like, no, I cheated on her with you, and then Ramona's like, is there a difference?
Yeah.
And then my mom's like, yeah, no, there's not a fucking difference. Are you kidding me? So like, this is it gets to people, so I don't think you're being harsh at all. He did something wrong.
So he should die 3 times.
All right, well,
Well, calm down. Calm down.
Just kill him all.
we're gonna have a fanfic show starring you. Fuck Scott Pilgrim. An audio comic.
Scott Pilgrim gets fucked.
That's that's like a porno version of Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
That probably exists. Scott Pilgrim versus.
Your pussy.
Oh my God. Your pussy. Whose?
Yeah.
Mine?
Yes.
What?
Hypothetically.
Scott Pilgrim versus your mom.
Oh, ooh.
That's pretty good.
Versus the MILF.
You could actually make a series of that where it's Scott Pilgrim versus your mom versus your stepsister.
Oh God.
And then you can
Versus
do the
your
queer.
teacher.
Yeah, your teacher, your stepdad,
Oh.
your dad,
Your stepson.
your stepson.
Ew.
Yeah. What else?
Kind of a Valentine's Day.
There are a lot of categories. That's what I'm saying here, okay? We can do this.
Scott Pilgrim versus your dick.
Versus your damn.
Scott Pilgrim versus Evil Dead.
Oh, that would actually be a dope crossover. Scott
I don't know
Pilgrim
how
and
he
Evil
would deal
Dead.
with it. I think he would die.
I think he would just be. I don't know, but I want to see that dynamic between Ash and Scott Pilgrim. That sounds like
I
a lot
still
of
want him
fun.
to play the bass, so
Yeah.
As Ash is killing the zombies.
Dude, fuck yeah! Are you
I want
kidding me?
that-
We need that. We need that film,
I
dude.
need the electric beast from the.
Oh,
the
yeah.
bass for fucking
Taking
smash.
deadites
Yeah.
out?
Because
Yeah.
they're also exaggerated in the Ash
Yeah,
films.
exactly. That's the
Yeah.
crossover we need. We didn't know we needed. It's like one of those perfect like Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Who would have thought?
Always happens when I'm high, dude.
you start fucking knocking fools out, and you think their teeth are coins, but they're just their teeth.
Oh my God.
Coins. That's probably one of my favorite parts of the film. He murders people,
For coin.
and they become revenue.
Dude, his band started to fill up their
Yeah.
shirts with the coins and stuff.
I'm wondering, are those Toronto coins? Are those
Yeah, they probably are. Like, like Toronto revenue.
yeah,
Or Canada revenue.
like some. I would have thought like U.S. of A. quarters.
They're in Canada. What?
It's a sad time.
Are you trying to prophesize right now?
What?
What?
No. What?
We're in the process of buying my homeland.
Oh yeah, Greenland's gonna be on. Well, but the Canada. What? Canada doesn't own Greenland, do they?
No, but they're trying to buy Canada.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Miles, you're gonna find out by the time this fucking video comes out, okay? You'll know. I went to Brian's place today,
Oof.
and it's okay, all right,
Do you
yeah,
have something against
No,
Brian?
no.
yeah. Well, I went.
Say it to the camera.
God.
I am
calm down.
convinced. Brian is convinced his whole family that I am not a U.S. citizen, because he was
What?
he was chilling with his grandmother, and his grandmother excitedly tells me, "Hey, guess what? Did you hear that America's trying to buy Canada? So you're finally gonna become a U.S. citizen."
Oh my God.
And then Brian's like, "Oh yeah, that's right,"
Was
because
she-
he's a dirty Canadian.
Was
Oh
she
my
joking
God.
or was she?
I think she was joking, but at the same time, she might not have known that I was a U.S. citizen.
Ooh.
Because Brian keeps on saying I'm Canadian, which I am, but I'm U.S. citizen. It's part of the conspiracy to kick us out.
It's all a conspiracy.
Canadians. They got a problem with us.
God. Sorry about that, man.
Go hug him.
Wow, that was great. That made me feel right at home.
There you go.
Don't worry. You're going to be okay,
All right, buddy.
buddy. Wow.
Go get him, sport.
Wow. Why did you... Fucking... I'm going to bring it up again. Our friend Justin, who lives near the fires right now, he's safe, but he says Miles sent a group chat message of the lasagna y'all just ate, okay? Mm-hmm. And it looked good. And then Justin was like, "Oh, man, can I have some? I just want some, man. That looks fucking good." And then you say, unbelievably so, you say, "Well, you got to come here and get it if you want it." Like he was some chick you were trying to bone or something.
Oh my God.
Okay? This man is...
You're gonna meet us halfway.
How?
Train.
What train? What train is he going to take over here?
The metro.
But what line? What stop is he going to get off at?
South Fast.
Oh, so he has to do half of the work.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Well, you can't take him some lasagna? Are you
Going
better?
straight-
Are you better than him?
Going straight to the fire.
To him?
Straight,
How do you think he feels? He lives there.
But at least he's getting away from the smoke.
What the fuck are you talking about? He just wants some lasagna. You literally said, "Fuck it."
We both thought she had a car still.
You said, "Eat shit." Yeah, look,
I'm not
yeah,
saying
she's
anything.
smart.
See,
she knows what she's
She
doing.
doesn't want to say anything because she doesn't want to
No,
incriminate
because
herself.
she knows a sinking ship when she sees it.
You're incriminating yourself.
Any last words you guys would like to say about love, Scott Pilgrim, your relationship, anything? Would you like to film something special for Valentine's Day?
That's specifically no. What are your?
Oh shit! What the
No,
fuck?
Get up.
That fucking.
That to me too.
I was just trying to tie my shoe. I was just trying to tie my shoe. I was trying to tie my shoe in that situation.
I was about to drop kick someone. What the fuck? No,
What, drop kick?
Wait, did you actually think it was?
I didn't know what was going on. I thought you were gonna like pull off his pants and slap him in the face.
What?
No.
What's with that two combination?
I don't know. I just
Getting down on a knee, proposing.
that could have been anything.
Oh my god.
That's adorable.
Oh my god! I do.
Did this film bring you guys any closer together? Do you think?
I don't know.
Did you learn anything about each other by way of this film, or any film you've watched?
I kind of understand where she's coming from what she was saying.
I'm
even
just
though
angry.
even though I like the film, I understand where she's coming from.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Then why did you tell me about? Okay, hold on. So then why did you tell me that I was taking it too personally?
Oh.
Well, you're getting pretty serious. Like, you're getting really angry in the car. I'm like, okay, stop taking this personally. Like, I'm trying to get home here. Well,
Wow, you're not trying to hear that shit?
I'm trying to drive.
So I couldn't express myself?
Well, not when I was like trying to drive through traffic. I'm trying to focus on the road.
Did you tell her to shut up?
No, I did not.
You did not?
It's like, okay, let's wait till we get home.
Did you say, hey, woman, shut up?
Oh my
I'm trying to
God.
drive here. Is that what you said?
Jesus Christ, no. No.
Oh, boy.
What?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Killer.
Oh, look at that. That's adorable. That's the money shot right there. Let me zoom in. Oh,
I'm knocking out.
Yeah, I'm getting tired too.
fuck this. Wish the viewers a nice Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. From us on the internet. Jesus, Miles, you look like you just farted.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.